Hi guys, and welcome to the third episode in number seven's World Cup with reviews of the match days. If you haven't catch the last two episodes, please go and have a look at our channel and go and give those a watch. But I think we'll crack on with the review straight away, and there's only one place to start, and I think it's going to be England-Italy. England obviously losing 2-1 thanks to a Mary Balotelli header. In terms of England, very impressed with England. The best football I've seen them play in quite a while, and yet they still lose, unfortunately. But the Liverpool lads really played well, really impressed with Henderson, Sterling, obviously. Sturridge was really good as well. And England dominated the whole, not the whole game, but dominated large periods of the game, especially in the second half. And I think their play and chance deserved more. Rooney had a great chance. Barkley looked really good when he came on. As an Arsenal fan, Wilshere was very disappointing coming on. Didn't seem to be in tune with the rest of the players, which is unfortunate. But England, unfortunate to lose in my opinion, and now there's a big game against Uruguay, who we'll talk about next. But that is a must-win for England if they want to stay in the World Cup. But it's improvement from England. At least they showed some fight. Normally they're sitting back, just taking it and hitting on the counter, whereas they were on the forefront this time and really trying to put their emphasis on the game and the pace of the likes of Welbeck, Sturridge, and Sterling, really causing problems. A lot of aftermath of the game, a lot of talk about Rooney, missed another chance, wasn't really impressed with Rooney's performance, wasn't tracking back at all, especially on that right hand side where Italy were getting a lot of joy, and that's where the winner came from as well. And I thought that's something I associate Rooney really well with, that he has a good work rate and a good ethics. And if he doesn't perform attacking wise, at least he gives you that. But yesterday, he wasn't very impressive with his work ethic, unfortunately. Great cross for the goal story, so he got credit for that. And he should have scored as well, had a great chance. Made sure got on cross keeper, but I'm sure we will be saying different things if he had scored that goal. We went there first. But word in Italy as well, Balotelli, very impressed with him. Scored the winning goal, held the ball up really well for Italy, especially with them not having that much support. Most of the score comes from down the wings. And once again, Pirlo shows everyone why he's such a legend. That player just plays on a different pace, different level. He has acres of space when he has the ball. That free kick was amazing as well. And he just against these players, just in tight spaces, he keeps finding those passes and those touches, and it's just an amazing player. Pirlo. The long may it continue. Juventus just giving him a new 2-year contract at 35, so this shows how probably they believe he is as well. Talking of that, I mentioned the Uruguay game with England. Uruguay played yesterday, and a shock result from yesterday, and they lost 3-1 to Costa Rica. Arsenal's man J.Campbell really impressive with him doing good numbers for Olympiacos. Been out loan to Olympiacos. And the reason for that, guys, is because he hasn't got work permit to play in England at the moment, so that's why Arsenal have been loaning him out. But he had a great season for Olympiacos that game against United in the Champions League. Very impressed. And yeah, the forefront of Costa Rica's comeback as well. Really impressed with Costa Rica. Great defending, great fight back them, and some great goals as well, definitely. Really disappointed with Uruguay. Suarez didn't get off the bench at all, so obviously the manager felt that he still wasn't ready. But I assume Suarez will start against England, which is a must-win for Uruguay as well. Uruguay are not very impressed with them, very weak midfield-wise, as in the two were sitting, and defense was looking a bit shaky as well. I definitely think England can win that game, and I fully expect England to win that game. I'm sure Cavani, Suarez, and all will cause us problems. But apart from the Balotelli goal, our defense was fairly strong, and I would have thought England's attack would overpower the defense of Uruguay. But also there's four games yesterday. And the other game was Ivory Coast versus Japan, sorry, and Ivory Coast winning 2-1. Ivory Coast dominated the whole game, created loads of chances. Japan did take the leader thanks to Honda, which I mentioned earlier. It was a great finish by Honda from the just inside the edge of the box area. It was a great finish from, but Ivory Coast was just too strong for them. Even at the point that Japan scored, it was against run of play, and Ivory Coast Boney missed a lot of chances, which I expected from him, especially after having such a great season for Swansea. But in the end, he got his goal, and then ex-Arsenal man Julian also got a goal. Both goals assisted by Aurier, linked with Arsenal recently, and I'm now thinking Arsenal maybe should have signed him for the World Cup to start, because I'm sure if he continues how he's playing right now, everyone was very impressed with him, that his stock will definitely go up and his price will go up, which is not something that I know Wenger won't like, the price will go up, but we'll see. become starting, but great performance from him. And also the last game was Colombia versus Greece. Very, very, very impressed by Colombia. Again, I would compare. I put them in the same group as Chile and Mexico, as in they will cause problems, but due to their big, some of their players like Falcao being out, I don't expect them to progress that far. But maybe they might. It might surprise me. I think they're the best out of the three between Chile, Mexico, and Colombia. Defensively, really, really good. Really good work ethic from the team as a whole. They're all defending together, defending as a team, attacking together. The third goal for Days was a great work-up play. Zuniga was a nice nutmeg to Condrao, and then he backheeled it straight into James Rodriguez's pass, and it was great football for Colombia. It was good to see exciting football, and very impressed with Colombia, and we'll see what they carry on doing in the World Cup. But I think that does it for this review for match day 3. Very, very World Cup being very, very enjoyable. Loads of goals, loads of fun, good football being played as well. One of the most exciting World Cups I've ever watched in my lifetime. So I'm looking forward to more games. And today we're going to see Messi for the first time in the World Cup. It's 11 o'clock kickoff in English time. That'll be interesting. Messi hasn't had the greatest of World Cups since playing the World Cup, but hopefully let's see if he start and rise again from Argentina. Also, we see France. We take a really good keen eye on that, especially with so many Arsenal players being involved in that. But hopefully, we'll have more goals, more great performances, some great individual performances, and some great team goals as well. For now, guys, thank you.